My name is Amy Fine, and I'm from North Carolina, Asheville to be precise, and I now live in Salt Lake City, Utah. Before I started working with Symmetry, I was what I call your stereotypical millennial, doing whatever I could to make ends meet and just trying to figure out what was going to be the right fit for me. I always knew I wanted to step into something that I could have some ownership in, something that I could, create my own schedule, to be able to work with people that I loved working with, but I didn't really know what that looked like. My introduction point to Symmetry, I always joke and say I kind of snuck through the back door, but I actually worked at home office, helping develop and create the conservation department, and was also a nanny for Brandon and Meredith, and so they ended up taking me to a conference to help watch the kids, and that was kind of the turning point for me, to be able to see that the people behind the scenes that are creating the systems, that are defining the culture, that are paving the way, that the consistency across the board was really inspiring. I think what has surprised me is the fact that I like it. I never saw myself in an industry like this. I gave it a shot and gave it a try, and it surprised me how much I loved it, because I was able to blend a few of my strengths, the ability to communicate, people skills, really looking out for the best interest in people, and then also getting to build true relationships. And so I found a place that I could kind of blend all these things that are really important to me, and it just happens to be in this industry. I would say this to any new agent. The families that you're gonna serve, they're gonna connect with you. So I think it's that blend and that magic of, being a student of the system, utilizing those skills, utilizing the platforms, but then also authentically showing up as yourself. And it's that blend between the two, that's where the magic happens. I was able to bring into this business with me my dad, my brothers, some of my closest friends. And so it's not just, showing up, clocking in, clocking out, going home, making a paycheck. But for me, it's what can I build something for our future, for our families, and knowing that the impact that we're making is going to be generational. A big aspect of this year is learning balance, and how can I create and structure a lifestyle that I'm going to be able to maximize and do what I need to do in my business, but then also fully step into and embrace my life, this beautiful life that I'm building, without having work overlap into that all the time. For me, it's learning that my yes is just as valuable as my no, and knowing when I need to say yes and when I need to say no. That for me has really helped me step into balance and to be able to evaluate that on a daily basis, weekly basis, and even monthly basis. Like, what am I saying yes to? And am I saying yes to too much? This year's really helped me understand the value of being adaptable and to not clinging too tight onto what you've defined as your normal. When all this happened, when, COVID-19 really hit, and that sobering day, I'll never forget it, when I realized this is not just going to be a couple weeks. Being able to partner with a company that saw this coming long before it really came to fruition, and to be able to set into place new systems and structures and coaching and mentoring to be able to help people be successful when this truly hit the fan was amazing. I have to be able to ebb and flow with this. I need to be adaptable, because if I can, reframe my normal and just step into this new season of, and now this is what we're doing, this is the direction that we're going, and in that lead with confidence and that knowing that this is going to work, that for me was the difference maker. So I'm just honored to be here and to be able to say that this year has really taught me that being able to change is everything, and I don't want to lose sight of that in my life, in my business, in my relationships. I want to be able to adapt and change.